Greetings fellow tank commanders. In this video I'm going to be showing you a game that I played in the KV-2. This is a tier 6 Soviet tech tree heavy tank, and it's fully upgraded with the 152mm cannon. The game I'm playing is a standard battle on Pilsen with tier 6 as the top tier and no artillery. For this game my tank is equipped with a gun rammer, enhanced gun laying drive, and improved ventilation, and I'm using a Soviet crew which has 4 crew skills and perks. So this is just a fun, top-tier, close-quarters fighting game with the KV-2, showing off its awesome potential with the 152mm cannon. Almost got a nice early game shot on that streaking tier 5 heavy tank, but it's always very difficult to hit a fast-moving target with this gun. But a nice light tank snack will get me started off to this buffet. The KV-2 has such a great damage potential per shot, but the reload time is very long. In some of the fast-moving tier 6 games, you leave your KV-2 very vulnerable to swarming. But in this game, make sure to pay attention to this AT2 teammate of mine in front of me here, because he provides some great support this game covering my reload. And that's something to really keep in mind when you're fighting alongside a KV-2, because if you can slow down an enemy's advance, the KV-2 will take down all but the toughest targets. This is a bit of a tricky spot I'm in here because there's enemies moving through the warehouse to my right and on the other side of it as well. So I've got to be very careful here to not let anyone sneak up behind me. Now pay close attention to this shot coming up here. This is an HE round that gets a full penetration through the bottom of the KV-2's turret. This is a real sweet spot to hit, especially when you're using another KV-2, because from the front it's very difficult for the KV-2's HE shells to pen another KV-2 anywhere else but there. But hitting that one spot there like that has won me a lot of one-on-one battles, and that was a full penetration for 750 damage. So potentially you can one-shot another KV-2 there, but even if you don't, you're dealing a crippling blow on them. I definitely had some lucky RNG to help me out with that shot. But with the KV-2, a lot of success does ride on RNG anyways. Fortunately, I was looking at the mini-map in the corner and was able to see the enemy heavy tank sneaking up behind me through the warehouse. And that captured KV-1 didn't even stand a chance. Now this is one of the very important parts that the AT2 steps up. I'm under half my hit points, I've got quite a bit of time left on the reload, and there's 2 enemies there. And that AT2 running interference makes a huge difference in this situation. Another good amount of luck with the RNG on that shot, and that gives me a 4-kill Reaper streak there. That cleans up this flank, but it's still a tie game and I've got more work to do. I see the enemies are engaged off to the left, so I'm coming around the right side. I definitely didn't want to go through the center of the large warehouse in the middle of the map, because with the weak armor and long reload of the KV-2, that's a very vulnerable spot for it to be in. Wow, that shot there just caught the very tip of the back end of that Jagdpanther as he was running away. I wonder how much more luck I'm going to get in this game. With the tank destroyer overwatching that open position there, I'm going to head a little off to the right to try and hide from the enemy snipers. I had just enough warning here of that enemy light tank's assault move to line up a shot, and that's my 6th kill in a row now. This is going to be a tough shot to make on that flag bearer at 400 meters away. Wow, that target was not spotted on the move, and somehow RNG finds a way to connect that HE shell. An absolutely ridiculous shot, and that puts my Reaper streak up at 7 kills. I've got an opportunity here for number 8, and that's a very small target there. That shot was so close to hitting. Unfortunately, that ends the Reaper streak, but I cannot complain. Now let's check the post-game stats and see how I did. For this game, I managed to earn 21,000 silver without any multipliers, and 5,724 experience with the 2x daily bonus. In this game, I dealt 2,468 damage and destroyed 9 enemies while blocking 710 damage. This earned me High Caliber, Mastery Badge Ace Tanker, Top Gun, Devastator, Radley Walters, and a Reaper medal. I'm happy to report that I'm still managing to maintain my 3-mark average with the KV-2. I place at the top of my team, earning a base XP of 1,908. I managed to hit 11 of my 13 shots and deal damage with all of those. In terms of crew and module damage, I damaged the turret, injured the gunner, and injured the loader in the KV-2, destroyed the fuel tank in the captured KV-1, damaged the engine and turret and injured the gunner and driver in the Chaffee, damaged the engine and ammunition and injured the radio operator in the Sherman Jumbo, damaged the engine and injured the commander in the VK-30.01H, damaged the engine and radio in the Jagdpanzer IV, damaged the gun and turret in the T-37, and finally damaged the turret and radio and injured the loader in the VK-30.01D. That is a ton of crew and module damage. Very satisfying to see. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing that top tier devastation with the KV-2. A lot of luck, a little skill, and some good team support can go a long way with the KV-2. Stay tuned for more awesome World of Tanks videos.